Welcome to Nivi's Toy Story! Hi guys, it's Nivi. I hope you're doing very well and I'm doing good too. Did you watch my last Toy Story, which was The Mouse in His Little House? Well, I hope you did. Do you know what Toy Story I'm going to tell you today? It is Jack and the Giant Barbecue! Before starting, I just want to tell you it's nearly summertime, so most of you will do barbecues in your back garden, and I hope you all love it. And I hope you love this story too. Let's start. Once upon a time, there was a young boy called Jack, and he had his beautiful white horse. And always in dinner he has tomatoes and salads and all the healthy stuff. And one day he got to his mother and asked, Mother, why do we always have salads, tomatoes, stuff like that at dinner? Why can't we have like barbecue? So the mother was sad again and said, "Oh, you are old enough to tell this story. Do you know what happened to your dad?" Then Jack was worried and said, "You never told me about my dad. I actually never remembered my dad." Then the mother said, "I'll tell you the story. So, your dad was the best, finest barbecue person in the whole entire village. And he got this special recipe book. But one day in the night, there was a big, huge giant. And do you know what he done? He stole your dad's special recipe book, and he stole all of the barbecues we had. And that's why we don't have barbecues, otherwise we would have it. And when your dad seen that, he was so sad that he died. So that's why you don't remember him." So Jack was worried still and sad, and he said, "Oh, Mother, why does this giant have to do it? Why does he do it for us? Why can't he do it for other people, not us? And I am going to get that recipe book and defeat this giant who stole my dad's special recipe book, because I am never going to leave that special recipe book." So, one day later, he done what he told himself. So, he got his beautiful white horse, and do you know what he done? He got on the horse and he rode it to the highest mountain in West Texas. And he wanted to defeat that giant, mean person. And he climbed and climbed and climbed, leaving his horse where the ground was, and the horse was eating the grass. Climbed and climbed and climbed to the top and reached the clouds and came to a very, very dirty, not clean place. So he thought, I think this is where the giant is, because I know how giants are, and they are mean, dirty, disgusting. I know where he is." So he went through, even though he's tiny. He went, knocked on the door. There was no one in there. But he opened the door because he was a bit scared. And he walked in and he said, Hello? Anyone in here? Then here comes a music robot, and he said, Hello, how are you today? Oh no, it's a different person. Then the boy said, who are you? Are you the giant's servant? Then the robot said, Yes, I am. And I hate that giant. It done everything mean to me. And the boy said, Same. Shall I tell you what happened? Then the robot said, Yes, please. What happened? Then the boy started the story, and he said, The giant stole my dad's special recipe book, and my dad was the best and finest barbecue person in West Texas. Then the robot said, Oh, I agree with you. That giant is really mean. And shall I tell you something? The boy said, Yes, please. Okay, the robot said, this is a secret. Not a secret, but what happened was I made a deal with him and he agreed. So I done all the jobs, and I said, if I do all the jobs, you'll give me the best food. And do you know what he done? He gave me the worst food, even though I gave him the best favoring ever in my whole entire life. And do you think that giant is very kind? And he promised and promised? The boy said, No. That giant is just weird. Just how does he have to do it to us? Why can't he do it to somewhere else? Then the boy and the robot said, Let's defeat that. Before, I need to tell you something. You know that special recipe book? That giant put it in me. So if you can go through me, you can find it there. Then the boy said, Oh, please. So he opened up his CD pack and the little tiny boy came through it. And he saw in the scrapers part. And do you know what it is? It was the recipe book, and he reached, but he couldn't get it. But if he tried to get it, he'll fall and he'll be stuck in there. And then he went out, and the robot said, Did you get it? Then the boy said, Oh no, I didn't get it. I saw it, but I couldn't. Otherwise I'll fall, please. Then the robot said, So, this is a deal. Are you going to be a good boy? Then the boy said, Yes, I will. Deal? Then the robot said, If you get me out of here, then you can keep me forever and you can get the recipe book anywhere you want. The boy said, Yes, we will. Come on, quickly, before that giant comes. But then, now, the giant came through with his big giant steps. He said, Oh, hello. I'm just gonna go to sleep for like 1 hour? Okay. Then the magic robot said, okay, I'll wake you up in the right time. Then the giant said, Thank you. They went to the deep sleep. And then the magic robot said, This is the time. Come on, let's go. So he crept outside the door. But obviously the giant can hear any tiny weeny noise and he can wake up. But he made the quietest sound with the slight of a tiny sound. Then he ran away quickly, before the giant can hear us and come to us. But then, hard luck, the giant hard and said, something fishy is going here. I can smell some yummy stuff to it. Let's get him. So, do you know what he done? He got his big fat car and do you know what he done? He said, dum 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 dum, I am gonna get you, and don't run away because you're obviously gonna get caught. But that was hard luck also for the giant, because while he was going down the biggest mountain in West Texas, he flew to the sky and he went down. And do you know what he done again? He crashed and he hurt his head. And he went, you guys went so da. Soon after, do you know what happened? There was a big famous shop, and it was called Jack and the Giant Barbecue. He earned lots of money with his great loving mother, and he had a perfect music robot, and he done all the favors Jack would ask him to do. So it was like a little shelter, and he gave all the best food they had, so like hot dog, like other tasty stuff for barbecue, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like this barbecue story? Well, I hope you did. If you liked the story, please thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below to tell me what you like about the story. This is Nivi and Jack and the Giant Barbecue signing out.